When we say dimension, it seems like it places it further away from us. You know, we're all about 2D and 3D. And when we say the next dimension, it seems like it's more advanced, inaccessible. We'll get there someday. So it's just next door. It's really as if you lived next door to a sacred site, or if you live next door to an amazing cave. So most of the time you live here in your normal home and going about your normal day. And when you wish and when you feel called to, or when you are specifically called there, you go to this cave, and there all of this other energy is available to you. So you yourself transform into a more unique being with more abilities, where different thoughts are accessible to you, where memories from another time become present moment. And so again, here you are next door. So it's best to think of it that way and not think of it as another dimension. And, you know, thinking of a cave or a mountain or a forest or something is always helpful when we're working with some of the natural elements. Instead of saying, I will do this, and so we imagine that it will be sometime in the future, it was done from, it is already done. It has already happened. The cure has already been found and everyone is already healed. Climate change has found a solution and is reverting back to how it was 5,000 years ago. So it works backward. However, we are linear beings. We are time beings. We are caught in this time period where everything appears to flow from east to west, where everything appears to flow linearly from birth to death. And so it's very hard to break out of that paradigm. So when I say future, I literally mean 1/2 a second into the future from where we are, so that we can get used to the idea of working something backward from the future. So it's not the far and distant future. Again, it's right here. If you can figure out a way to be fully present, to not be bound by time at all, to be omnidirectional, let's say. And so you can feel your full potential, not what you used to be and what you are and what you might be. If you can figure out a way to encompass all that in the present moment and create from there at the same time, then you don't need to think about the future. I have not been able to do that. So what is true for me is that I go into my cave dimension, as it was put here, and things become apparent to me in a different way. The laws still work. The laws of the universe apply, but they apply in a different way. They apply in a lighter way. They are more accessible. Things are not as heavy to lift. Thoughts are not as heavy to think about. Burdens are not as heavy to carry. I don't find myself sighing as much as I do in my ordinary day. And so, yes, this is true for me. It is accurate for me. It is accurate for other people that I have shared this with. And it is accurate to go there or be there. How you do that is so many different ways to go there or be there. For some people, it feels like astral travel. For other people, it feels literally like going next door, into the room next door, which has different properties than this room does. It's a comfortable place for all of these energies to be, because yes, they have, just as we do, they have a very tough time in the third dimension.